Hey Fruit Faces, what's up? It's Clary Berry talking to you today about the vegan conspiracy. I'm sure you guys have come across this. I think it's fucking hilarious. I've always been baffled by this idea. I mean, again, I've told you guys before, and I think a lot of you know, I'm not like anti-conspiracy theory. I have entertained a lot of conspiracy theories and continue to this day. I'm not very trusting of the government. At heart, I'm a libertarian. So I'm not somebody who's like pro government and pro everything the government does. I just haven't been inundated with a lot of that. I still continue to run into people. In fact, I had a quote the other day. I'll try to put it in here. Want to say for anybody who watching who believes in stuff like that, let's get a real discussion here about this vegan agenda. Who's pushing it? What funds are they actually using? And how are they going about getting rid of all the farmers? What does that have to do with veganism? Because big business, when you look at big Monsanto, yes, they grow soybeans, but they also feed most of those soybeans to the meat and dairy industries. If you look at, say, the Grain Council, the U.S. Grain Council, they don't even lobby. They don't even lobby Congress. They don't lobby Congress on any issues. Who can lobby? Oh, let's just think the meat and dairy industry can lobby. Now, let's keep looking. I'm looking at a study. You can find this on PubMed, International Journal of Health Services from 93. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's 1991 withdrawal of its Eating Right Food Pyramid guide is in response to pressure from meat and dairy producers, was the latest in a long series of industry attempts to influence federal dietary recommendations. Okay, we see this up until current day. Just this year, 2015, they were doing a update of the food guidelines, and who got in there? The salt people got in there, but mostly the meat and dairy industries got in there and, got the cholesterol to be raised back and all this different stuff. So we can see we don't find any huge vegan lobbies. Where are they? Where is this vegan conspiracy? Because really the people who are lobbying to influence the government and to have this big conspiracy, if you will, to Okay, we've got the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, NCBA, and their budget for advertising is $106 million per year. Okay. That includes $42.4 million for milk and $18 million for cheese advertising. Are thinking about conspiracies are really, honestly, you're on the right track. There's a lot of conspiracies out there that people need to worry about. But there is no fucking vegan organization that has as much power and as much money as the meat and dairy industries. And that are wielding it to brainwash you from a very young age. The Got Milk campaign, for one, getting celebrities. When you're looking for conspiracies, look at what the big picture is, what they're telling us across the board. Milk Mustache campaign had a budget of $110 million. as well. This is huge amounts of money, okay? Again, there's no vegan organization with that kind of power or money or budget. The force behind the Milk Mustache campaign was actually the National Milk Processor Board, or the Fluid Board, which is administered by the USDA. So ads have featured the Secretary of Department of Health and Human Services, and even President Clinton in major magazines. If you just want to look at the values, just the flat out value and the money, the cash flow of different agricultural products, I'll put in some pictures here. And with the checks and balances, these advertising dollars are actually being not only partially paid for, but also covered tax-wise. They don't have to pay taxes. They're getting to save money just to advertise to you. The government is basically paying the meat and dairy industries to advertise to you. So what does that tell you? Where's the fucking conspiracy? The fucking conspiracy is inside the meat and dairy industries, okay? They're the ones who are conspiring openly. You can go and see their emails. They're openly trying to figure out how to promote their products as more health promoting and more necessary, when all of the research says that they're just the opposite, okay? There's no organization, and if you think there is, I would really like to delve into this subject. Where's the fucking conspiracy? I guess that's really all I have to say on this subject. It's just kind of mind-boggling that people actually believe this shit without even looking into it. Like, somebody told them once, oh, there's this vegan conspiracy against the farmers, so I'll just believe it. Okay, farmers can grow crops too. Doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. Anyway, again, no fucking vegan conspiracy here. In fact, the obvious thing that's going against vegans here is that the meat and dairy industries are fighting in Congress and with the lobbies, and they're saying, oh, nobody would ever follow this vegan diet anyway, so, you can't tell that to the public. And they're basically making the choice for the public. They're telling the public what they would eat if they knew the truth. It's fucking obvious. That's the only fucking conspiracy, is that they're withholding information because they don't think that you have enough balls, guts, or willpower to change your fucking diet. And they're counting on the fact that you're brainwashed by the meat and dairy industry. So again, it's not the government. It's the government's actions that are being manipulated by the meat and dairy industry, which has a lot to do with finance. It's all about the money, guys. Follow the money trail.